Hi everybody, Coach StJohn here, and today we're going to go through some boxing. Lots of footwork today, lots of structured shadow, so make sure you have a good amount of room. It doesn't have to be excessive, but enough room to move around comfortably. The only thing you will really need today, and even then it's not 100% necessary, is if you could have something that you can put on the floor to indicate, it's just a marker really, and I'll explain it to you later when we do the drills, but a glove works, a shoe works, you can use a glass, just anything to put on the floor, literally anything. I'm going to use this because I have it and it's useful, but anything that you can use would be great. We don't need it just yet, so you can just pop it down to the side. Alright, so what we're going to do to get started is we're going to go through some structured shadow work. Structured shadow work means that I give you essentially rules, structure, go figure, to work behind during your shadow. So first one we're going to do is we are going to do a round of shadow boxing with footwork only. Now before we get started, I should also mention once again, you should probably do a round of skipping beforehand. It's not mandatory, there's also no way of me to check that you're doing your round of skipping, but I would recommend 1 3-minute round of skipping beforehand. And if you want to shadow box as well, feel free, although you're probably going to get enough shadow boxing during today's video. Alright. Enough babbling from me. We're going to get started in 15 seconds. The first round of shadow boxing we're going to do is going to be footwork only, so no punches for the first round of shadow boxing. Any footwork you know, fancy, not fancy, basic, fundamental, super advanced, intermediate, I don't care, just get it going. Alright, let's get it going. First round of shadow boxing is on. Alright, I'm just going to stick with basic stuff so people can follow along with what I'm doing. Now as you can see, I'm not doing anything particularly complicated. My hands are staying up, I'm obviously still in my stance, maintaining everything correctly, and I'm just moving, right? I'm stepping right, I'm stepping forward, I'm stepping back, I'm stepping left, I'm pivoting. You can pivot, do that too. You guys can do all the crazy, I switch drills, or more drills. You can do diagonal steps, reverse diagonal steps, all that kind of stuff. Go for it. I'm gonna stick with basics so that everybody can follow along, right? Just moving around. Right, I would recommend feints as well. So feinting, you should do this in all your shadow boxing. Also keep moving while I'm talking. I'm going to do a lot of talking, and unfortunately it's difficult to talk for 30 minutes while exercising, so I'm going to stop. Anyway, so first minute down. When you are shadow boxing, regardless of whether it be footwork only, left hand only, whatever it is, feints, defense, and correct posture are going to be the 3 main things you should focus on, right? Feinting, correct posture. Posture means you're in your correct stance, right? You're not leaning too far forward. Your weight isn't distributed unevenly. You've got your good balance, right? All that kind of stuff. Feints, posture. What was the last one I said? And defense. Feints, posture, defense. Excuse me. Sorry. So feinting the whole time, right? Good posture, good balance, and defense, right? Working your defense, whatever that might be. If it's a shell, if it's a parry, if it's a step back, slip and roll, anything, make sure that you keep your sparring realistic. Even if it's structured, make sure that you have something where you're imagining it's a fight, right? If I step forward, I step back. If I'm stepping forward and they throw something, right, I have to step away, or I have to turn, because I'm trying to make sure I'm mimicking a fight as much as I can. Because otherwise there's no really point in shadow boxing. If you're just shadow boxing, you're throwing random combinations and you're not really focusing, you're not really shadow boxing. Right? Stay with me, we're nearly there. You guys have got about 45 more seconds left. Just keep moving. Basic footwork if you need to. Right? Pivoting, all that kind of stuff. Shuffles. Right? Little steps. Make sure you're doing everything deliberately. Try to avoid bringing your feet together. Definitely avoid doing this. Right? You don't want to be rhythm stepping for no reason. Rhythm stepping. Alright, last 5 seconds. 2, 1, time. First round of footwork done. Grab a quick drink. Bit of water. And I'll start explaining the next drill. Alright, so next bit of structured shadow, footwork and lead hand work only. only using your left arm, right? What that means, you got to get creative with it, right? You jab high, jab low, use your hook, your uppercut. Go to the body, go to the head, double up, go hook, uppercut. Make sure you're getting creative, but make sure you're doing everything deliberately and technically sound, right? Full extension of all your punches, rotating through your feet, other hand up nice and high. This right hand should really not leave this area, right? Should be right here the whole time. All right, we're gonna get started in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, off you go, right? One round of shadowing, just with that lead arm. Doubling up on the jab, jab, hook, jab, up, right, body rip, uppercut, left hook. Right, and once again, even though I'm structuring with just my left hand, I'm still making sure that I'm staying technically sound and everything has its defense, right? If I throw a jab, they might throw one back, so I'm gonna parry, jab, right? I don't wanna only be jabbing their head. I wanna go everywhere, right? A jab is a very useful and extraordinarily adaptable weapon. So you want to make sure that you're varying it. You don't want to just jab the head, jab the body, jab the chest, jab their arm, right? Especially when you're sparring, for those of you that spar, even those of you that are going to fight, jabbing their body or their stomach or their chest or their shoulder or their arm can throw off their rhythm, right? And if you're going for somebody who's got good head movement, right, they're moving their head around, they're dancing, they're slipping shots, they have good movement and you can't find their head, jab with the body. Stick it in their chest, stick it in their shoulder, stick it in their arm, right? You jab someone in the shoulder or you jab someone in the arm, traps their arm. Jab someone in the chest, it throws off the rhythm. Jab someone in the stomach, it's gonna hurt, right? So don't feel like you have to just go to the head, right? Same with the other shots, uppercuts, hooks, body, rip, up, pop. Making sure to vary all the work. All right, minute 30 through this round. Keep moving, keep working. Stay basic and fundamental. If that's what you know, if you want to get more crazy and throw check hooks and all that kind of stuff, go for it. I encourage it. But if you don't, stay with what you know, stay with what you understand and is fundamental. Then I can start showing you new stuff. Keep moving, 1 more minute. Jab, parry, jab. Working that defense again, as I said. Jab, pull, jab. Jab, pull, slip, leave. Jab, up, jab. And staying up, working my defense. Make sure everything is correctly set. Hold on. And obviously, I'm gonna do this a lot, but for my southpaw friends, all the stuff I'm talking about on your left side is done on your right side. I apologize for using the term left and not lead, because it may confuse you, but I've got a habit of it. So last 15 seconds, make sure you're still working. Hands back to your chin. Final 5, 3, 2, 1. Another 30-second break, grab a bit of water. Alright, so we've done footwork only. We've done our left arm only. Right, we got 1 more round, and it's just going to be a normal round of shadow boxing. Bringing everything together, right hand, footwork, defense, offense, all that good stuff. Try and make sure you work on those 3 points I made earlier, which were, you can't answer, feint, posture / balance, and defense, right? Really incorporate all of those things into your shadow boxing, make a big difference. Don't just throw combinations and try and sweat. Have a reason. Right? You're defending, you're moving your feet, you have good posture, your head's not down here, you're not leaning too far to one side. All right, let's get going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One final 3-minute round of shadow boxing. Now we're going with some drills, right? So once again, I'm shadowing, I'm working my defense, working my feints. When you feint as well, I'm just going to keep talking to you guys this whole time. When you feint with your head, feint with your shoulders, feint with your feet, feint with your hips. You got to make sure you sell that feint, right? You're trying to sell them a lie. Some of you salespeople will understand what I mean. I'm kidding. All right. Right. So you hear some feinting, right? When I feint, I don't feint like this. No one thinks I'm playing a shot of fire. I got to really feint. I got to make sure I'm selling it. So with my feet, even if I just feint here, boom, feint with my head, feint, 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 go, right? Then you can start throwing shots behind it. Feints very underutilized. And you can see I've got my defense as well. Jab, cross, roll, cover, slip, roll, pivot. Right? I'm thinking about if there's shots coming back at me. Jab, cross, they're going to throw their hook, step under. After they throw their hook, they're going to throw their cross, slip, pivot, lean. I'm thinking what's coming back at me. Right? Everything should have a purpose. Right, we're about 1 minute and 20 in now, maybe 1 minute 30. Last minute? Yeah, last minute. Last minute of work. Thirty more seconds. 15. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Grab a drink. Maybe a bit of water, a bit of a towel. Sweat off your brow. All right. Now you can grab your cone or household object that you're going to use as your indicator. That looks like it's pretty centered. Pull it back a bit. There we go. All right. So, what we're going to do with this, bit of defensive boxing footwork, or just footwork in general. We're going to go through slip steps. Slip steps, exactly the way they sound. You step and you slip, right? So slipping, we'll go through that as a bit of a refresher if you, for some reason, are a bit iffy on it, right? So slipping, we're here, boom, drop my weight onto my rear leg. This is a lead slip, so I'm slipping to my lead side, boom, weights on the lead leg, rear slip, slip to my rear side, right? You'll notice there's a rotation in my feet when I slip. It's not just this. Rotation in the feet. Okay. I'm sure you guys are done listening to me talk about slips. So now we add the steps. Right? So we're going to slip and step to our left. You slip and step. A couple of things to notice very quickly. Right? When I slip and step, I don't let my back leg stay pointing forward, because then I'm just going to crunch down on my knee, and to be entirely honest with you, when you're like this, there's a lot of pain that comes up my knee and into my hip. So I don't want to do it for too long. Slip and step, rotate on the back leg, the same way you would on a normal slip. Then you're going to pivot on this lead leg, and rotate to face your object. Lead side slip, boom, boom. Right. Show you a few different angles here. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Boom. Slip, 2. slip, turn, slip, turn. You notice I reset every time, right? I don't slip and turn. Right? I'm setting back into my solid stance, so I'm ready to go. Let's do that a little bit more, just so I make sure everybody's got the idea of it. Alright, there's your lead side step and slip. Now we're going to go rear side. Slightly more complicated because the rear side foot is behind you, right? If this is a southpaw, it'll be their left leg. This is an orthodox, it'll be their right leg. Needs to go diagonally to that side. Boom, right? My hands will still stay up, but just for this demonstration, my hands are going to be down so I can point at everything, right? My lead leg, which is now essentially my rear leg, still pointed the same direction. Heavy on the leg I'm leaning on, shoulders turned over on that rear hip. Right, now you're going to step and turn. Boom. Nice. So a little bit complicated because you've got to replace your right foot with your left foot. And once you do it fast, you can kick and turn. Kicking. Boom. Boom. You can do it faster, but if you have to do it slowly, to make sure you get everything correct, you should be facing the cone in an orthodox or southpaw stance. You should be in the stance you started in. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2. All right. You guys got lead side, rear side, hopefully. If you don't, rewind the video. Now we're going to go lead side to rear side, and we're going to start with a bit of a combination, right? So I'll show you the combination. Jab, cross, hook, slip and step to your lead side, pivot, uppercut, hook, cross, slip and step back to your rear side. And that's a combination that we're going to go through for 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So go through it again. Jab, cross, hook, slip, step, up, hook, cross, slip, step back to your rear side. All right, I'll show you a different angle of this. Jab, cross, hook, slip, step to your left, boom. Up, hook, cross, slip, step back to your right side or rear side, because I don't want to discriminate against my southpaw friends. All right, let's get going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go. 1 round's on. Jab, cross, hook, slip and step, up, hook, cross, slip and step. Boom, 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 slip and step, up, hook, cross, slip and step. 1, 2, 3, slip, step, up, hook, cross, slip, step. All right, make sure everything, once again, try not to get lazy. I know it's hard when you're at home by yourself, but keep everything nice and long, nice and correct. All those slip and steps. All right, even if you gotta go slow, go slow. Rather have slow, correct technique than fast, excuse my French, shit technique. 1, 2, 3, up, hook, cross. Ba, ba, ba. 1, 2, 3. Slip, step, up, hook, cross, slip, step. Jab, cross, hook, slip and step, up, hook, cross, slip and step. 1, 2, 3, slip and step, up, hook, cross, slip and step. 1, 2, 3, up, hook, cross. 1, 2, 3, up, hook, cross. Jab, cross, hook. Uppercut, hook, cross. 1, 2, 3. 6, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3. 6, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3. 6, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3. 6, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3. 6, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3. 6, 3, 2. 6, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3. 6, 3, 2. Keep moving. We've got about a minute left. I'm gonna grab some water so I can keep talking before my voice gets really hoarse. I'm making sure, once again, good balance, good feet position, good posture, all the same stuff we always talk about. Last 10 seconds. Time. Alright, now you guys can go quickly. Alright. Doing good with the footwork drills. Hopefully you understand what I'm talking about. Now we're going to make it a little bit more complicated. I'm going to teach you guys about a cheat step. I think it's called a cheat step. I don't know, Aya calls it a cheat step. Go with what Aya said. So, cheat step is it's a cheat, right? So you're never supposed to do this in boxing. You're never supposed to cross your feet. You're not a ballerina, nor are you lackadaisically waiting for somebody. Okay, so you're going to take your left leg, or your lead leg, excuse me. You're going to put it across your lead side. Left shoulder drops down with it, and then you pivot to face. Right? So you're going to your rear side, but you're doing it with your lead leg. Boom, pivot and turn. Cheat, pivot. Cheat step, pivot. Cheat step, pivot. Cheat step, pivot. Cheat step, pivot. Right? Hopefully you guys have got the idea about a cheat step. Now we're going to incorporate that cheat step into our combination we just did. Allow me to explain. Jab, cross, hook, slip step to your lead side. Bum, 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 boom. Up, hook, cross. Now you're going to cheat step back to where you were previously. Turn, body, head, cross. So you add a cheat step, a rip to the body, a hook to the head, and a cross to the head. And that is your full combination. 1, 2, 3. Up, hook, cross. Body, head, cross. And that's it. And that's the whole thing. I'll go through a little bit more, and we'll have our last round. Jab, cross, hook. Up, hook, cross. Body, head, cross, right? And a point on that body head, which I did not do because I'm being lazy. Rip to the body, reset, touch your chin, hook to the head, then cross. You're using 2 left hands in a row. Don't ever leave it out. Don't go hook, uppercut, right? It's got to touch your chin when you're throwing left hands in a row. All right, let's get going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jab, cross, hook, slip step, up, hook, cross, cheat step, body, head, cross. 1, 2, 3. Up, hook, cross, cheat step, body, head, cross. Boom. Up, hook, cross, cheat step, body, head, cross. Up, hook, cross, cheat step, body, head, cross. Keep working. Just gonna blow my nose. Excuse me. Keep going. You got, say, a minute and a half left. 1, 2, 3. Up, hook, cross. Body, head, cross. Cross, hook. Up, hook, cross. Body, head, cross. Up, hook, cross. Body, head, cross. Up, hook, cross.
body, head, cross. Slip, up, cross, cheat step, body, head, cross. 1, 2, 3. Up, hook, cross, cheat step, body, head, cross. Last minute. 1, 2, 3. Up, hook, cross, step back, body, head, cross. 1, 2, 3. Up, hook, cross, body, head, cross. Jab, cross, hook. Up, hook, cross, body, head, cross. Jab, cross, hook, slip and step. Up, hook, cross, cheat step, body, head, cross. Last 30 seconds. Up, hook, cross, body, head, cross. Jab, cross, hook. Up, hook, cross, body, head, cross. Jab, cross, hook. Final 10. Try again. One more rep in. Body, head, cross. Time. All right, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and hopefully you learned something from it. Yeah, slip steps, cheat steps, pretty intermediate footwork, but it's great to learn. If you have any questions, if you have me on Facebook or Instagram, send me a message. I'll do my best to answer you. And yeah, hope you guys are all doing good. Talk to you soon, or see you soon.